Hello, friends, and welcome once again to the Pep Talk. Friends, thank you so much for watching all my videos and especially sharing and liking on Facebook and LinkedIn, Instagram, and subscribing to the Pep Talk, my YouTube channel. And special thanks to you for recommending this to your friends, whoever may need some help from my modules that I keep posting. And to the clients, as always, you are the most important people, apart from the audience, of course. Thanks for your calls. Friends, today I'm going to talk about something which has and needs your attention for a bigger picture, for your growth and development. I'm sure all of you at the back of your mind are contemplating on getting some knowledge on this subject. Yes, it is project management. Let me share my screen with you. Well, as always, I have prepared a wonderful PPT for you. I hope you appreciate, like it, and also watch till the end, please. So when I talk about project management, if I ask you what is project management, why is project management, what are the aspects of project management, what are the skills needed for project management? Well, I know many of you will have varied answers, different answers. All would be valuable and many would be correct. I'm not here to give you a lecture, or no. I'm just here to pass on my perspective on it with some good examples, of course. So, friends, today I want to talk about project management and throw lights on these particular points. Before I go ahead, I must say that every industry needs project management. IT, construction, line in mechanical industrial works, whether it's production, whether it is manufacturing, whether it is sending some missions to space, whether it's for national interest, whether it is deep sea exploration, oil pipelines, or building cities, it needs project management and it needs project managers and it needs the knowledge of the whole aspect. So let me begin. First of all, when we talk about projects, we need to understand that every project has a timeline. Yes, sometimes it is extended, sometimes it's done before time, sometimes it's very seldom on bang on time. It's kind of perfect. Why the timeline is important? Because it consumes resources, which includes financial resources, human resources, other material resources, and which the prices keep changing, especially when you're talking about construction and mechanical industrial production. These are important. Tools and technologies, when we talk about software and IT and cloud computing, artificial intelligence, robotics, drone technology, you need tools and technology and upgrade and catch up with times. It changes very quickly. So you have to have a timeline, because otherwise that project doesn't really be of that importance at the present moment. And of course, you have to have teams. Again, timeline is important to have these team members working on this project. Every member is specialized and is valuable in that particular area, in that particular phase, may I say. Now let's move to what is project management, efficiency, goals, and quality. Three things, friends, when I talk about what is project management. Efficiency, we're talking about how planning, project management overall, if you have the strategy, how it actually saves money and time, rather than it's an investment. Most people look at it that way, but actually it's a good investment. It saves time and money. Same with training. We have not mentioned this, but yes, many times we speak to clients, we must tell them that, look, by investing in training, you're actually saving money and time at the end of the day. So similarly, project management is important. It helps to have a clearer plan. I mean, plans are important, and understanding from the point of view of the timeline, how much progress has been made, retrospect, looking back, what could have been done better, studying the project that has been done in the past to take lessons and understand the scenarios. So that is important. And then managing resources. So that is the goal. And quality, of course, better risk management brings better quality. Otherwise, it all fades away. So why project management? Efficiency, to have clear goals, and of course, have quality in what you're doing. When you talk about why project management starts in the first place, of course, it can start because there is a demand of certain things in the market and the company or organization wants to do a project. And when you talk about strategy, because it's a corporate strategy, some project might be initiated. Customers need it. Customer is asking something more of what they've got. And once improvisation project is started, technology advancement in terms of ITES, and other artificial intelligence, robotics, cloud computing, and so on, drone technology, uh, outer space research, it needs technological advancement and legal requirements. Again, project can be started to work on that. And you know any other interest that the organization might have. Skills, most importantly, what do I need as a project manager, or wanting to be a project manager, or trying to apply for a project management scenario, a job in your own organization? Uh, First of all, you have to communicate well using whatever tools are there, whether it's one to many, face to face, whether using a virtual medium. As I said in my previous so many videos, that how to improve virtual communication, how to improve presentation virtually. These were all targeted for a person to ultimately have these skills. Leadership, of course, a project manager needs to have a leadership ability to, you know, direct, the people, and even at times the whole project in the right direction. And that will come with expertise, experience, and of course, his own passion towards such projects. Team management skills are very important. When you have diverse team working, you have multiple locations, you have people who are supplying things from various places. You need team management skills. Negotiating at every point is a negotiation, and it's so important. You have so many stakeholders, you have so many people working, you have the on site and nearby, especially in construction industry, you have a lot of issues, so you need to negotiate. Negotiate is positive thing, not a negative thing. So ultimately, to persuade, influence, and get the job done. And as I said, risk management, contingency planning, and having those resources before something happens. You need to manage risk. So risk management overall is a big subject, is an important subject, and is a very important skill as well. Let me say upfront, projects have a start and an end date. No project goes on forever. That's not called a project. It's a cycle. Every cycle starts and it ends, and in between there are several things that goes on, depending again on the industry: analysis phase, design phase, construction phase, testing phase. So many phases, when you talk about IT industry. And then other industries have planning and contingency planning, risk management, and so on, and problem solving stages. So there are a lot of things that are there. So initiate phases like planning, as I said, execution, overall project, monitor and control, and of course close. So end and beginning and end. Just like the project that very recently happened in Doha, Qatar. I was fascinated by this particular project where an entire city was built outside of the shoreline into the ocean. The Amir of Qatar, he wanted this, he thought of it, and he called the best of people to design it. In fact, when I understood this whole project, rocks were not available to make the bankments, and to make it strong against the wind and against the waters of the ocean. They needed thousands and thousands of tons of rocks, and these were literally brought from Saudi Arabia into Qatar from miles away. And actually, so they took a lot of pain, and what came out of it is majestic. It's something that the world is stunned by. Yes, you must have heard about the Palm Island in Dubai, and the second and the third one also that's happening. But trust me, the one in Doha is a marvel, is a mega project, is a, you know, civil engineering marvel and excellence at work, and it was done so beautifully. You must study this particular project. So this is a world tourist destination now. I think it's, personally, I feel one of the best things that have happened. And imagine a city, whole city, and that too, just not a city. It's a tourism. It's a hub for tourism, for staying, for villas, for, you know, official activities, and it's a world, heritage place right now. I think it's a modern, symbol of greatness in terms of project management. And even the way the water line pumps were built, the water lines were built to bring in water, drinking water, and water supply into the whole thing. Again, this shows that project management needs to take care of so many other things as well. And also, trust me, they took off care of the corals and the, habitat under ocean life, marine life beautifully. In fact, it has aided, more of marine lives, and the corals are so good right now. Sometimes it's even confused that whether these are, artificial or man-made, and or real, and it's as good as anyone in Maldives, or in Andamans, or in Singapore, or anywhere in Australia. It's as good. So they have taken care of the environment, as well as they have transformed the face of the world. So this is a mega project. This is something that is started from a thought and is taken shape, and it's a reality now. So just wanted to connect one of the examples. We can come up with so many, but I was fascinated, and I thought that project management is an important part, and I feel that this particular example showcases what actually project management and the skills and all the stages and phases that I mentioned. Thank you, friends, for watching this episode of the Pep Talk. See you again next time. Until then, be well and keep safe.